Right, Scott, I wish I'd worked it out just before the last couple of games, but you've gone 101 starts in a row. How pleased are you to make the century?
Yeah, I don't really look at things like that. I'm sure at the end of the season, or when I'm finished playing, I'll look back and things like that. But at the moment, I'm just taking each game as it comes. But when you look back, 101 games in a row, I think it's a good achievement. I think the first one was probably when Jack got recalled at Crewe. So it's amazing how little things turn around and things like that. But yeah, 101 in a row. But like I say, just take each game as it comes and look forward to the next one.
Yeah, and that means the 100th was a clean sheet, wasn't it? I think.
100 Torquay, yeah. So happy with that. But like I say, it's not something that I've thought about. But it's weird because I was thinking about it driving down the other day, and then you tweeted it how many it was in a row. But yeah, I think I'd like to think I look after myself off the field as well, and at Wales and with Bucky and things like that. They look after me as well. So I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, obviously you need a little bit of luck as well, because anything can happen in a game. But do you do a lot of stretching? Do you do a lot of strengthening work?
I like to go to the gym when I get back home after the car journey, whether it be just for a sauna, stretching the sauna, or whatever. But I always take the dog out and get my legs going on the day off and sort of things. But like I say, it's a lot of luck as well. So you never think when you first played the first game this season that you envisage playing every game or whatever. But like I say, you need a lot of luck and things like that. And I've been fortunate with a couple of things that I've been managed to get through that probably if I was an outfield player I wouldn't have been able to. But like I say, it's a lot of luck and things like that. So like I say, I like to think I look after myself off the field as well. But it's a lot of luck mainly.
Yeah. Do you remember the last time you actually weren't available for a game? It would have been during Higgs days, wouldn't it? Where an injury actually stopped you being on the bench, or
I don't touch wood. I think I've been available for all the games, but there's a time when I wasn't selected, put PUDs on the start of one season. John Ward did, but I was available for selection. I had a couple of tight calf in pre-season, but that's about it really. I think for all the league games I have been available. So like I say, it's a lot of luck more than anything else.
Yeah. Do you feel like as a back four and goalkeeper you've been doing your bit? You know, you've been letting a lot less in, with the exception of Chesterfield. It's been pretty solid, and it's pretty since January.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think on Monday since the Tamworth game, or even before that, we have been really solid. And, we've been keeping ones and down to ones or clean sheets, not many twos apart from the Chesterfield game, and it gives you a chance of winning games and getting something out of the game. If you're keeping clean sheets, you're always in the game, sort of thing. And I think apart from the Chesterfield game, when we've let one in, we've had to dig in and say no more, and it gives you a chance of getting something out of the game. I mean, I think we look at the Chesterfield game like we were 2-0 down, and I think the third goal Mitch kicked it out. Everyone's thinking, look, just let it go out of play. Look, just kill the game till half time at 2-0 coming down the slope. It gives you the chance to get back in it. You can take a minute on the goal kick. The gaffer can get instructions on the pitch, but unfortunately it's 3-0 and then 4-0 and it is game over. So if you keep it at 1 or 2-0, it always gives you a chance of getting something out of the game. But like you look at Tottenham last night, I mean, they nearly got something out of the game, kept it at 1-0, and they nearly got something out of the game out of the tie. But like I say, it's just trying to keep it down to 0 if possible.
Yeah, Mitch Rundle probably learned from that, wasn't he? And he was really good the last couple of games. He probably, that's why he's here, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, young players, that's what the club send them here for. They send them here to not to make their mistakes, but to learn from them, and then when they go back to their clubs, they learn from their mistakes and they're ready to go into their first team and play games. But he did really well at Newport, and then not so good at Chesterfield. But on Saturday he did really well, and then really well again the other night. So it shows he's learning. It's about consistency and taking each game as it comes, and not getting too high when you win a game, and play well, and not getting too low when you lose a game.
Yeah, this very different position now with 9 games to go than you have the last couple of years, where you've been up there and almost dropped into the playoffs, haven't you? So do you think you can still do it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's still everything to play for. I mean, a lot of people are talking about next season, but I don't think we're in a position to do that either from the bottom end of the table or at the top. And there's still 9 games to go, and we're looking to win as many as possible and give ourselves a chance of getting in that top 7. But if we don't, I don't think the bottom 2 will stay as they are at the moment. So you also got to be wary of that. I don't think there's any team in the league that are safe or unsafe. So it could take a really high total to stay up and a really low total to get into the playoffs. So we're just taking it as it comes and looking to win it.
Yeah, Connor Roberts been here for a while now, and he's still never got a chance. So obviously due to your consistency, but have you had to sort of keep his ball up, because he must be wanting to play games somewhere?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always say to him, it's the same as myself when I was here. I didn't play for a lot of games. You've just got to wait your chance, and I'm sure when Connor's chance comes along, he'll be more than ready to take it, because he's more than ready to play, and he's great to work with. And me, him and Bucky and the two young lads work really well together. But Connor's more than ready to play, and he's pushing me really hard and keeping me on my toes. And I think anyone that watched the 21's game would have seen how good he is and how ready to play he is.
Yeah, just finally Barry Wimbledon. You've been there and lost 4-1. You've been there and 2-1, 2-2 last year when Bob was with them. So
yeah, he smashed me as well. He smashed me last minute.
But what's it like? It's quite a tight little ground, isn't it? But decent atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a tight little ground, but it's a proper football ground. They're a proper football club, and the fans really get behind them. And we know it's going to be a tough game. Benno will be getting them right up for it, and they've got some experienced players, and they're dangerous off set plays, big, strong to see at side. So we know what we're going to be up against, but it's a really good game for us, because, like I say, draws aren't really going to do much for us, and we need to win sort of games. So I'm sure they'll be exactly the same.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Brady.